Greetings again, fellow Earthlings. Welcome back to Nintagious. We're gonna play some more Automachef. It's my night off, and I want to play some more Automachef, so we're gonna jump back into the campaign here. We're on Power Hungry. Is our next one? Deliver 40 meals, keep electricity usage under 3,500. Use fewer than 240. Let's do it. This is like the one that they talked about, like with the weak power grid, right? This part of town has a particularly old power grid. If we use too much electricity, we'll cause a blackout, bring our operations here to an end, so do be careful and pay close attention to that energy usage. As we saw during our power usage experiment on the test site, we can take measures to reduce our energy usage here. I've even managed to get us some new machinery to reduce the overall footprint of our kitchen and make us more efficient. Oh, and I have also just heard that a celebrity I've never heard of was seen eating one of our BLTs. I expect that dish will be particularly popular amongst the customers today. Okay. Oh god, beach burgers? These things are disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. What about the beach makes you think tomato and mushroom? Like, oh god. Ugh. Anyway. Okay. This one might be a little bit tricky. Despite the fact that I said it's my night off, I only have, I'm only gonna get this one episode in before I have to go do something else. And then I'll have the rest of the night free, so I'll probably try and do some more after that as well. But this is me basically just sneaking one in real quick. I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just kind of making this up, and we'll see how it works. That's immediately not going to work. Let me see. We have a limited amount of space, like, and we're going to have to deal with power. Right, you're going to be toasted bread. You're gonna go straight, and you're gonna be crispy bacon strips. You're not gonna go straight. Hear me out, you're actually gonna go to the left. You are gonna go left. I think it's actually the limited space that's throwing a wrench into this more than other things at the moment. But I think it'll be okay. There's that. And then we still need the lettuce and the tomato. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. Go to the right. A conveyor belt here. Processor there. And then we're gonna put dispenser here. This will be for the lettuce. This will be for the tomato. Okay, I think we're good to go here. That looks pretty solid. Let's go ahead and drop an order reader in here. Or BLTs. Dispense a two bread slices. Back it up. You don't understand. There we go. Turn the grill on. Oh, we're gonna need two order readers. That's fine. We'll turn on the assembler. And we're gonna drop another one of you in here for the BLT. Gonna dispense a tomato. Turn on the food processor and dispense a lettuce. I don't think that's proper English, but that's okay. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're good to go there. Now that this disgusting ass beach burger. back me up. What are we doing? God, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, let me see. We want... Excuse the OCD. Let me see. Grill. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I think... how do we want to do this? I think we actually want to have the arm that's unloading the patties. I think we want that to go directly into the machine, because it has to be 3 patties. Like, that's a lot. That's not gonna work, but... Hear me out for a second. I need another smart arm here for picking up the grilled mushroom. And then we need a dumb arm here. We're probably gonna want a second one. But let's go with this for now. We're gonna drop one of these. We're gonna drop... Oh, fuck. I overlooked something. Let's just scoot you over here, scoot you over here. We need a food processor for the mushrooms. I think there's maybe a slightly smarter way I could do this. It's maybe risky. I think it only sometimes works. I'm gonna try it because I kind of need the space here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook the mushroom first, and then we're gonna slice it. Which I think works. I think in most cases that works. The selection window thing does not work very well in this version, because it's kind of like, it's still a square like your screen, despite the fact that the view of the game is kind of skewed. I don't remember that being a thing on the Switch version. I remember it working a little bit better. I might just be not remembering it correctly, though. Okay, let me see. That also gives us a little bit more room to work here, so we're gonna put... Probably just like that. This we want to output to the right, and we also have to change this. Oh, but there is no such thing as a grilled... it's fine. We have room for the food processor over here. There was no way to tell it to pick up just a normal grilled mushroom, so I guess it doesn't work in this particular instance. Sometimes it does, where you can kind of mix up the order, and or like the order of operations, and it kind of works just fine. It looks like in this particular case it's not going to. Okay, and then we need... a bun and a tomato slice. Okay. So we have a little bit of extra room there. If we have to move everything up one tile, we can. So that worked out pretty nicely in that regard. Shoot to the left. Okay, we still have plenty of room for order readers. Beach burger. Spit out one of these. Spit out one of these. If I remember correctly, a lot of what's difficult about this particular mission is, like, if you have your order readers set up pretty well, that's kind of all you need. Like, to just turn this stuff off when you're not using it. That might not be the case, though. Because I think we're looking more at how much energy are you using in, like, one go. Like, at once. Oops. Food processor. Turn on. I think that's everything. So we're probably going to have to switch some stuff over to energy saving. I think we're going to go ahead and let this run and see what happens. Excuse me. One of those nights, apparently. Sometimes it just is a thing. Orders, please. Thank you. Here's the thing. We do not want that grill to be on energy saving, because that's having to cook so much stuff that if we put that on energy saving, the output of our burgers is going to be real slow. Like, dangerously slow. It's already going to be a little on the dangerous side. At the moment, this is fine. What's gonna happen when the BLT boots up is the problem. I mean, the burgers are going dreadfully slow. There's just way too much stuff on that grill. We might have to split up the burgers and the mushrooms, which I'm not a big fan of, but it might be something that has to happen. Yeah, because these orders are just outright expiring. This is bad. This is going, like, it's just going too slowly. We're going to get rid of this for starters. I hate you. Just slightly more efficient ordering. Or delivering, rather. Here's an idea. I'm not saying it's a good idea, for the record, but I have an idea. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Oh, that's not even gonna work. We could probably make it work. Let's still try it. Let's still try our bad idea. It's just gonna take some finagling. We can actually compact this in there a little bit better too. Oh, You don't understand? No, this isn't gonna work. I was gonna try to put the mushroom on the other grill. Which, I mean, can work. I'm just gonna... I can't have it be this compact. I'm thinking. Give me a second. We have long arms, right? I still don't think this is gonna work. Not while keeping it this compact. Which is something that's valuable to me. Can long arms reach over other arms? I don't know if that's a thing. Let's try it. Oh shit, there's no... I may have just screwed this, to be honest. This grill isn't running, so that's a problem, but I want to see if this arm can reach over another arm. It cannot. Okay. Now we know. I really don't want to have 3 grills, is kind of the thing. Like, I really don't. That seems just terribly inefficient. Let me see. I think we're just gonna have to have extra conveyor belts here, which I'm not a big fan of, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's get rid of some of this shit. Get rid of that one too. This can stay down there though. We're gonna need all that. I think we're gonna have to put it like here. And I could still potentially use some long arms here to save a little bit of time. How do I do this? I think we still want you to grab the bread. Sorry, I had to remember what recipe we were on at the moment. Put a conveyor belt here and here. And then we're gonna have 2 long arms. Wait. That doesn't make sense. I mean, yeah, it does. That doesn't need to be a long arm. We don't even need this conveyor belt. I don't know what the hell I'm smoking right now. And then you're gonna pick up the bacon. And you're gonna... Yeah, you're gonna drop it there. Alright, so then we still need... you. The mushroom delivery is, like, a little inefficient, but I think we're just gonna have to deal with that. Now, the order readers. This is the one that's dispensing the mushroom. That's fine. I guess we're gonna need another order reader just for this grill. Because you're going to have to detect if either of these are being ordered and then turn the grill on. And then we're also going to have to set this to power saving. Which is going to make it real slow, but hopefully that won't be a problem because it's going to be on, like, all the time. Let's run it and see what happens. And see if I screwed something up. There's a high chance I screwed something up here. I might be overcomplicating this. I also admittedly will sometimes get obsessed with that, like, quick delivery, where I want all of the machines to be outputting, like, right at the window. Which is maybe very inefficient. Okay, buns in, tomatoes in. It just takes so long to make those burgers. Like, I feel like that grill needs to be on high speed. Which is just going to cause problems. Unless everything else is on power saving. I mean, the burger's out. That's the important thing. I need the high-speed dispensers, is what I need. You get another dispenser that can output, like, a lot faster later. And that would be really handy for these burgers right now. I wonder if I have it and I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I did, though. We're not that close. It's fine. BLT. Those burgers are taking so long. I think we're gonna have to set some things... Okay, we did get a little close there. I'll give you that one. I think we're gonna have to set some things to power saving just so we can set that grill to high speed. I mean, I guess we didn't get into the red with any. We didn't get to a point where it was about to expire. And now it's BLT craze, and that oven, that grill's now off, so... This might be fine? I mean, we've already hit a point where we've had everything running at once, so I think that... I think we're in the clear on that. I still would love to be faster, but I don't know if there's a lot that can be done about it. I mean, I could set that grill back to normal speed and see what happens. That might be bad, though. I don't really know what else takes up a lot of power. Let me switch the power usage here. Like, clearly the things that are cooking take, like, the most power. Order reader's taking a lot of power, I guess, if you want to get technical with it. I don't think the processors take a lot of power. Maybe they do. And honestly, slowing them down is like free power save because we don't need the tomatoes to get there that early. You know what I mean? Like, in both cases, the tomatoes are like one of the first things that get there. So do we really need that to be fast? Not really. Ooh, that was very, very close. That was a 26,000 there for a second. I'm gonna let this keep running, though. I think this might be okay. I mean, overall energy used is well below half. We're over halfway on dishes delivered. Well below half on energy used. We're a little over half on ingredients used, which might be a bit of a problem. Which just means things need to be made faster. Apparently this assembly station in particular, apparently that uses a lot of energy when it's going. But that's for the burgers. That has to stay fast because those already take so much time to make. We can't afford to slow that down. Oh god. Yeah, that was it's a little hairy. I think if we were to change that grill back to normal speed, I'm pretty sure we would have been causing blackouts. So I don't think we can do that. Unless we save a lot of power by changing all the processors to low speed. I don't know if you can even change processors to power saving. I would assume you can, but I don't think they use a lot of power to begin with, I think is the thing. Same with, like, ARMs. ARMs don't use a whole lot of power, so I know you can't set them to power saving anyway, but I could set them to an order reader so that they turn off when they're not being used, but they don't really use enough for that to be a thing. Same with conveyor belts. I've definitely gotten to that level of optimization before, though, and it feels a little silly when you start... Because honestly, the order reader itself uses a lot of power. So you have to question... I think I mathed it out at one point, that, like, one order reader hooked to 4 conveyor belts is, like, kind of not worth it. You're still using more power just to shut them off. I might be wrong on remembering that, though. Ingredient usage is still a little sketchy. I think we're probably gonna be fine. It's gonna be close. Oh, maybe not. We have 5 more dishes left to order, and we still can use 35 ingredients. I think we're gonna be fine, actually. And when I say 5 more dishes to deliver, I mean, like, 2 of those were already on their way. I think this is fine. As long as we don't black out at the last second, which I don't see happening, because we've already had situations where everything's running at once. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. One more, and we got a burger on the way. they take so long to make. Beautiful. 100% efficiency. It's a kitchen room. Oh, okay. That's fair. Hi, kitty. What you doing? That was easy. Okay. That one already took 30 minutes, but we're gonna go ahead and try to do another one. I guess we can just do Critic's Choice. Over 50 meals keep electric usage under 3750. Use fewer than 200 ingredients. This is a small-ass kitchen. I did see that much. Back at the park, I have fond memories here. Like the rest of our species, I use magnetic core memory to recall everything I've done in the last 50 days. We really have a lot in common, don't we? Today is a showcase for us. I theorize that we can get 2 complex dishes out of this limited space. So confident am I that I've invited a critic who also writes for a magazine that focuses on efficient use of small spaces. I'm sure both readers of the magazine will appreciate what you're capable of and become customers in the future. Chicken. Didn't he say 2 complex dishes? That's a plain ass burger. Like, I don't think you... I mean, chicken melts are pretty goddamn complicated, though. I'll give it to you on that one. Wow, this really is a tiny-ass kitchen. What the hell? Oh, man. Where do I even begin? Okay, let me see here. But you know what? I think I'd rather deal with weird space limitations than power limitations, personally. We might fast forward through this one a little bit, because I do have to get going to make dinner myself. I do have a conveyor grill now. I think that might be handy for the chicken melt in particular. I think we can afford to have an electric grill here. 300 watt consumption. It's double power consumption. It's also 8 times as expensive. So, like, yeah, you want to use that sparingly. Alright, nice and compact. I'm gonna do something stupid really quick. That's fine. Test me? I'm pretty sure this works. It's kind of like facing doesn't matter on the assemblers. It's just like, you just have to pick up from that corner. Or put down from that corner. Blah. So I'm pretty sure, like, it'll spit the burger out here, and that arm can still grab it. It looks a little inelegant, but it saves a little bit more space. And we're probably gonna need a lot of space for the chicken melts, so... Okay. 2 bread slices, grilled chicken pieces, crispy bacon strips, and a cheese slice. I think we're going to want to use the conveyor grill for this one. Because that's just a lot of shit. So I think we're gonna have a dumb arm here. Conveyor belt there. Conveyor grill. Food processor. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. Dispenser. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I was gonna put out, because food safety, I don't think it's really gonna matter, but No, that's gonna matter. That's gonna be a big problem if I do that. Okay, back it up. Abort. I was going to... No dispenser here. I was gonna dispense the cheese and the chicken here, and then cut it both on this processor, and then have an arm take the cheese off and take it somewhere else. But then the cheese is gonna be all salmonella-y, so I should probably not do that. So we need bread slices, bacon strips, raw chicken. Since they're all being cooked, I think that will be fine as far as salmonella concerns go there. And then we're just gonna have a simple one up here with a bit of cheese. Okay, I'm not an immediate believer, if I'm being honest. Because there's a lot of stuff going through this one arm. I don't feel great about that. I'm gonna move this up here really quick. Because then if we have to, like, put another grill here that's doing, say, just the bread, we can do that. Okay, order reader for the plain ass. Turn on the assembler. Turn on the grill. Spit out a patty. And spit out a burger. Nope, not a dispenser. Order reader. Hear me out. We're gonna need two, right? We just need two. Chicken melt. Spit out some chicken. Turn on the processor. Spit out some bacon, and then we're gonna spit out some bread. And then you, chicken melt, you're gonna turn on the conveyor grill. You're gonna spit out some cheese. You're gonna turn on the food processor. And then you're gonna turn on the assembler. That looks good to me. Run it. So we're basically watching for congestion here. There's a chance that I think funneling everything... Conveyor grills aren't particularly fast, is kind of the thing. Especially when you're funneling a lot through it at once. So that might cause a problem. Again, we might just have to buy another one and put, like, just the bread through it or something like that. To kind of... That math actually works perfectly, because that would mean, like... One side would have bacon, chicken, the other side would have bread. And then there's 4 pieces total there, so that would... Yeah, that's definitely not going to work. That's going way too slow. Way too slow. Also, we don't need this particular conveyor belt. And we have money. And I don't think energy is a concern, so we're just going to grab this, and we're just going to grab this. And then, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to turn that grill off, which is kind of a problem. We're going to change the assembler. We're going to just let that on all the time. I don't think that uses enough power for that to be a problem. The conveyor grill is going to use way more power. Also, the processors. Assemblers use 4,000 watts, which is pretty high. Food processors use 700. You really don't have to worry about food processors. In fact, I should probably be turning the assembler off. Well, the thing is, I think the assemblers only use that power while they're assembling. It's not like grills where they're on all the time. Or processors that are on all the time. Like, the assemblers, like, aren't even running right now. I don't think. I'm using energy, but it has to be, like, conveyors that are using those energy. That energy. Alright, now we might have another problem. And that's that this conveyor belt might get clogged. There might be so much stuff that this thing has to pick up and put in here that this might get backed up and stuff might get trapped on the grill. Which, I don't need to explain why that's a bad thing, right? I think we can put that together. Shit's gonna burn if you weren't putting that together. That's fire. Bad. It looks like it's okay for now, though. Looks like this is going alright. I think the grills are slow enough that it's kind of creating a bit of like an artificial pacing? That's how you want to put it. Now there is one other issue I see here. And that's that we're using a lot of energy. And we have to fill out 50 dishes. Man, fuck the food critic. I was gonna say, he better not order a plain-ass burger, because that's just... What is wrong with you? Our salmonella's in control as well, so there's nothing to worry about there. I think we're using too much energy. I'm trying to gauge it. I kind of wish that they had, like, progress bars for the 3 challenges. Because then you could more easily compare and be like, oh, well, we're halfway on this, but we're over halfway on this. Actually, we might be okay on energy. I think I mathed wrong. We just hit halfway on dishes delivered, and we also hit halfway on ingredients used. And we're not halfway to energy used yet. Well, we're just about halfway on energy used, I think. A little over halfway. So it might be a little sketchy. I do want to see some more plain burgers, for sure. It's actually going remarkably well. Ten more dishes. Oh, I just... no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Never mind. I thought I saw another tiny little optimization that I could have made. One last order. There it is. There's the chicken melt. Send it. Beautiful. 82%. It could have been better. But with that amount of space, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to take it. We take those, as they say. Nothing works. I think this is the one where we just have to fix the kitchen. Do I want to do this one too? That last one went really fast, so I was kind of expecting that to take like 30 minutes. We're just about at 45 minutes. And I wouldn't necessarily mind making it a little bit longer. So let's do this optional one. It's only 20 meals, so it shouldn't be too bad. Finally, you're here. I thought I should try my own kitchen layout. I think you'll agree it looks wonderful, but there's a flaw in its design. Please help me. Can you fix it and show me the error of my ways? Well, I don't immediately see it, so let's just run it and see what happens. I mean, there's no order readers, which is a bit of a problem. Is that all we need? Oh my god, look at all these fucking coders, dude. Advanced order reader. What's that do differently? I don't see the difference. Like an order reader, but advanced. Thank you. Thank you. That explains everything. First of all, what's with these conveyor belts? Like, this is all very inefficient. I think that's your first problem. Right. Dopamine meal, a plain ass and fries. And the heart stopper meal, what a name. Double bacon burger and fries. Okay, so you have one thing of fries, and it's splitting. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea either. If I remember right... Yeah. I remembered that there was one where he, like, has the ingredients set to a really long delay, which causes a really severe problem, and it's, like, kind of as simple as that. If we just fix this and change and add order readers, it'll probably be fine. But I can still see some other things that could probably be done better, so... For starters, I think we want to store the fries and then move them about as we need them instead of this weird splitting situation. Yeah, that's beautiful. Storage unit? Alright. What other bits of efficiency can we do here? We can take 2 of those out. If we move this over here, no, not copy, my bad. Move this up here. Take all of this and move this up here. Oh, but then we don't have enough space for this. We'd have to also adjust that, which isn't great, so... I don't remember it being a thing on the Switch version, but the conveyor belts seem to be, like, pretty smart when you're placing them. Like, it'll be... It understands, like, oh, we should be facing this particular direction. Maybe it did that, I just don't remember. Right. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. You don't understand. Boom. Compact, baby. Alright, could we be doing this better? A little bit. Alright, order readers. Everything else should be fine, honestly. I'm not particularly worried about this otherwise. Alright, so dopamine meal. I want to Send out a patty. Send out a bun. Turn on the grill. And we're gonna turn on the assembler. The fries are just gonna go. These conveyor belts are completely not necessary, I just realized. There. So yeah, fries are just gonna go. We're gonna set this back to like 8 seconds, I think was the sweet spot we found on that. I could make this even... Oh my god, there's so many little optimizations. And it's all like overkill. It's completely unnecessary. I feel like I could also put the cheese over here somewhere and like cut out this entire area. That seems unnecessary though. Like that's overdoing it. But Nintagious, this is already completely overdoing it. Shut up. No, I think we want... Unfortunately, that's your only job. You don't really have to do anything else. I do not want a counting machine. No, you know what? You can also turn this on. There you go. Then you're gonna check for the heart stopper meal. You're gonna turn this on, and then you're gonna tell you to do your job once. Beauty. Put the order reader down here. Heart stopper meal. Okay. Two patties, 2 cheese. Okay. Glad I checked that. Music reminds me of The Sims, except it doesn't grate on my nerves. Oh, I can turn the food processor on, sure. And the assembler on. And I think that's it. I think that seems good. This could definitely still be, like, a little bit more efficient. Oh, I can't fucking help it, dude. Just... Shut up. There's empty spaces, and I feel like I should do something with those, but it's fine. Send it. I really went, like, overboard on this. I think the whole point of this was for you to, like, just address the problem, and then... Like, I think there was only one answer. This was, like, complete overkill. But if we're having fun, we're having fun, right? If anything, the fries. Well, no, because both orders need fries, right? So we're gonna use them. Speed me up. Looks like everything's cooking, so let's just keep it moving. I think I usually stay away from the fast forwards because, like, if something goes wrong, it can be difficult to tell what went wrong if you're moving too quickly. The Heartstopper meals are really slow. And I'm not immediately sure what to do about that, but it's also, like, enough that we're gonna pass, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. Yeah, we have one more dopamine meal going, and that's it. Beauty. Yeah, the Heartstoppers could have been better, but it'll do. It'll do. That one was nice and quick, too. You'd love to see it. Alright, I think that'll be it for now. I do have some other stuff I have to do tonight, but I'm probably going to record some more a little later as well. Making good progress so far. I don't know when we're going to go back to the seasonal stuff. So we have Combo Chaos next. That's kind of the only thing we can do. So that's a big kitchen. I have a feeling it's just going to be a lot of combo meals. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go cook some actual food, not automated, but probably still delicious. Hopefully. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, which I'll probably record a little later tonight. If I try and get some, maybe get these edited too, so I can start getting them up next week. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help out a lot. And keep an eye out for those future episodes. I'm sure there will be more to come. I'm having a great time so far, so I see no reason to slow it down. And, yeah, hope to see you there. Take it easy.